Hi, it's Kevin Lebates here. You may remember in a previous video I was talking about digital vouchers. Those are these things where you have a payload or a message, a hash of the message, and a digital signature of the hash. And somebody asked in the comments, could this be done on paper? And the answer is, well, the production of a digital voucher can't be done on paper because digitally signing stuff requires a computer. It's too hard for anyone to do either mentally or calculating with pen and paper. It's quite a laborious process. However, once you've digitally signed a message or a hash of a message, you end up with a binary blob of data, and you can represent that pretty much in any way you like. For example, you could base 64 or base 58 encode it, and then you'll have a string of ASCII characters, and there's no reason why you can't print those out on a piece of paper and give them to somebody. If you're going to give someone a physical check, then it would probably be better to do it in the form of a QR code, which could store the data of your check in a visual way that would then allow people to scan it with their phone and convert it back into digital form before, for example, cashing it in at the smart contract token vault that checks supplies. But this is why in previous videos and articles I've talked about how you could put a check on a billboard. It's literally just data, ones and zeros, ordered in a particular way so that you have this payload, the hash of the payload, and the digital signature. And the representation of that data can be done however you like. You could embed it in a JPEG if you wanted to, through steganography. You can send it in an email, you can print it out and hand it to people. And of course, the underlying security ensures that the assets can only be transferred from the sender to the specified recipient. People who get hold of that check can't use it on your behalf or take the funds that are rightfully supposed to go to you. So that's a discussion of paper checks. There may well be uses for this. You could stick the paper check on an invoice, for example, and you're sending that out if you still invoice using letters. Really, it's up to the individual to come up with use cases. I'm sure there are hundreds that me and Richard Piersantini haven't thought of yet. So feel free to put your thinking hat on and think of ways in which an offline paper payment could be useful to someone out there doing something or other. That's today's video. If you're interested in this stuff, please do go to cheqs.com. That's CHEQS.com. Have a look around, maybe even sign up for our beta program. I hope you found this video interesting, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Bye for now.